Hi everyone. This week we've been sitting with James 1:17, and I want to walk through it together. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of the heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. There are two phrases that anchor this verse: every good and perfect gift and shifting shadows, and they are deeply connected. Just a few verses earlier, James warns his readers not to be deceived. He makes something very clear. God does not tempt anyone to do evil. So when he says every good and perfect gift is from above, he is correcting a misunderstanding. Do not blame God for temptation. Do not confuse your desires with his will. God isn't the source of sin. He is the source of every good and perfect gift. That's the first layer. Then James shifts from what God gives to who God is. He calls him the Father of the heavenly lights. That language takes us back to Genesis 1. God made the greater light to govern the day, the lesser light to govern the night. And Moses adds almost an afterthought. He said, he also made the stars. God created the lights, which means something important. He's not part of creation. He stands above it. He transcends it. He's not subject to what he made. And scripture goes even further. The Father of heavenly lights is himself light. In him there is no darkness at all. Every good thing comes from him. Now here is where this became real for me. In the winter, the sun sits lower in the sky. It moves differently than in the summer. It casts long shadows. In the summer, the sun is high and the shadows are short. The light it feels different, doesn't it? Created light changes. It moves, it rises, it sets, it produces variation. Shadows exist because light moves. But James says God does not change like shifting shadows. He is not subject to movement. He does not rise or set. He's not altered by seasons. His character does not shift. His goodness doesn't fluctuate. He is immutable, and that matters. This week, I've been using a new tool alongside the memorization map. It's called the Light Key Verse Map. This map is designed as a simple 10 to 15 minute way to move from reading a verse to living it. It follows 5 simple steps. L, look at the scripture, write out the verse, notice what stands out immediately. I, you identify the details. You choose one keyword or phrase, you mark repeated ideas, summarize the verse in your own words. For me this week, shifting shadows was my focus. G is grasp the context. Read the verses before and after. How does this fit in James' argument about temptation and deception? H, hear his voice. Ask what God is teaching me about himself. And finally, T, that's turn it into practice. How should I respond? I'll be releasing a short video tutorial walking through exactly how to use this map step by step, so be watching for that. This tool doesn't replace memorization. It supports it. It helps you move from repetition to understanding to response. What application can we find from this verse? First, temptation often looks good. Sometimes something appears like a blessing. Maybe you get more money, more recognition, more influence. But if it requires compromising your integrity or stepping outside of God's commands, it is not the good and perfect gift from him. Not everything appealing is a gift from God. Second, ask for wisdom. James tells us earlier in the chapter that if we lack wisdom, we should ask. Third, trust God's character. Because he does not change, you can trust him. He will never disguise evil as good. He will never shift in his goodness. He will never surprise you with darkness. He's not like the shifting shadows. Let's recite the verse one more time. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of heavenly lights, who does not change like shifting shadows. If you haven't signed up for Memorize Scripture, it's not too late. You can join us anytime. The link is in the description. If you're interested in going a little bit deeper, check out the Light Key Verse Map. Also, the link is in the description. See you soon.